Hello guys, this is your boy Vipers here again. Welcome to the GamersTakes show, episode 36, presented by no one since I do not have a sponsor for the show. Tonight's topic we're going to be doing is the fashion scene. Now, this is a topic I came up a long time ago. I've been very interested in fashion recently, mostly in the shoe game, mostly with sites like StockX, Flight, and all other shoe apps, and also with kind of the clothing. I kind of want to improve my fashion a little bit better than what I wear right now, as I'm currently wearing a tank top and some shorts, but that's fine because that's usually what I wear the rest of the day. So I kind of want to talk about fashion because it has been changing over the last 50 years, or since people have been wearing clothes, probably since the BC days. That's a long time ago. Give you a heads up. So that's kind of what I want to focus on tonight. Fortunately, this is also, as I'm going to kind of complain about Xbox right now, fix your Twitch app, because it has been having issues where I get Xbox guests and the Twitch won't broadcast the party audio. So we had to do Zoom calls, but that's okay. I'm fine with the Zoom call. I kind of like having my face shown, the attention, all that. So we're going to let our guest introduce himself. Then we're going to be talking about fashion.
Okay, so I'm Sushi Speed. I'm big on TikTok. I'm pretty sure I have 104,000 followers at this moment. It could be going up. I do not know right now. My latest videos, I think one of them got 10K, and I just made it like a few hours ago. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good on TikTok, and I just joined Vipers here to join his podcast. And I want to see what he wanted to talk about. He gave me a few questions. I tried to study up on them, and I hope I answered them correctly.
That's okay. It's a very opinionated show. There's no right or wrong answers. So it's not like a U.S. history test. So it's good that you kind of mentioned. Yeah, we both went back to school this week. So
Right.
the first question I got for you, this opening type of question, it does not, as for everybody who hasn't joined the show yet or hasn't seen one of my episodes before, the opening type of question does not relate to what the main topic is, which is talking about fashion. It's something that's out of the ordinary, out of the box. This will also be same near the end of the show with the closing topic question. So the first question I got for you is, so one thing I noticed is I usually find my guests through unordinary means, mostly for either Twitter, Twitch streams, maybe Instagram, and I recently done TikToks. That's how I used to do. I did those free social media platforms back in the day before TikTok blew up, and I found one of your TikToks and said, "Oh, maybe this looks like a possible guest I can possibly introduce." So I noticed that you had a big following. So how did you blow up on TikTok with your GTA 5 content, and what got you inspired to continually post?
Okay, so what blew me up really was just like, well, my content obviously, but like out the way I present my content. So I'm not just like recording like GTA the game. I'm also putting clips of GTA and also my actual face onto onto the video. So basically use like green screen a lot, and I use clips from GTA, and I combine those to make a video. And hold on 1 second. Actually,
That's okay for the technical difficulties.
okay, can you hear me? My bad. My AirPod died.
That's fine. Yeah, I
Yeah,
can hear
you're
you
good.
perfectly.
Okay. All right. But yeah, did you hear like everything I said before that?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I heard everything.
Yeah.
Continue
And
on.
I'm pretty sure that's what blew me up. Oh, and then also what continued to inspire me to post was people, like the same people coming to my content every day and telling me that it makes their day and it makes them want to, start playing GTA again. Also, the fact that gaming, like the channel, followed me. Like I can't even like I don't even I can't even believe that honestly. Like big followers are following me now, and I can like I don't know I could just be friends with them. It's just crazy to me, honestly.
What was the TikTok that blew? Okay, so also I'm going to add two more questions. What was the TikTok that blew you up to where you got your first big amount of views? And have you got any TikToks to 1 million views? Let's add on
Let's
to that.
see. Yeah.
You can happily look for it yourself.
Oh, okay. So,
if you have any.
Yeah, I will. Hold on. I can actually get my laptop open again. I'll have to look for it. While I'm looking in this, though,
Give you a heads
I'll
up.
be going off that.
While he's researching it up, go follow. Might as well free promotion right here. Sushi Speed on TikTok. Sushi SP2 freeze in the D. He currently has 104.7K followers, 4.8 million likes, and the following. Well, I'm not gonna ask the following part because that's a little bit odd.
Yeah.
Again, if you can't find it, we can happily skip over.
No, you're good. I'm looking for it still. Let's see. I'm pretty sure my most viewed video is not even a GTA video because it was such a long time ago. But my most viewed GTA video has to be the one about like new glitches in the game and old criminal mastermind players.
Mm.
And that was posted. Let's see, going all the way down here. It was a long time ago. So hold on.
Oops.
Once I see the thumbnail, I'll tell you.
Have you ever decided to kind of not focus on GTA 5? No, try to brand yourself not from GTA 5, or are you just gonna continue sticking to it?
I honestly just thought of sticking to it, and I tried to go away from it. And one of my videos did do successfully with it, but I'm happier like making GTA content more than anything. Okay, and my most viewed GTA TikTok is 986,000, and it got 154,000 likes.
That's nice to hear.
Yeah, posted June 24th, 2020. Yeah.
That's nice to hear. So that's a long time ago. Hopefully, maybe I can reshare. Maybe we can have a blow up again if I share it out to the public. Get the extra 14K and then get you 1 million.
Yeah. The most recent one that I made that blew up was it was about like Xbox 360 and modders, and it was kind of like a little funny video. It got 400,000 views in the span of like 24 hours, which was cool, pretty cool to me. I mean, like I'm used to the numbers, but like the 100,000s are where like I consider a video like really good. But yeah.
I get lucky if it goes over 100 for mine. So we're gonna go. We're gonna go into the main type of questions now. First question I got for you is this one's again. These are going to be a lot of opinionated based questions. These and give you guys a rundown. Most of the questions will relate to gaming. A couple questions relate to gaming, but most of the questions are kind of relate to real life. So what you kind of experience and see overall. So let's give you guys a heads up and speed ahead up. What clothing based products do you think are too overpriced? This can these can be from maybe brand what is these could relate to brands, but it can also be what accessories do you think are too overpriced half the time?
Yeah. And you mean like any brands, not just esports program?
Any clothing brands.
Any clothing brands? Okay. I would obviously say, well, Nike, Gucci. I'm pretty sure. That's really all I can think of because I mean I'm into clothes, but I'm not like a clothes fanatic. But I would say Nike and Gucci. Those are probably like the most basic, high-end brands.
Honestly, don't think. Well, Nike, I think they're pretty cheap.
Pretty cheap.
Actually, I would. I I think they're pretty normal price. I think some. I think some of the t-shirts are too expensive. I think kind of with like what normality is. Gucci, that's kind of a different brand. I gotta be honest with Gucci. I think those are not really kind of the great products overall. Not really
Yeah.
products you would really go to the store for.
Right.
Um, but Nike, I think the normal price. I think you can find some good stuff there for normal price. But some of the stuff might be like maybe some of the running shoes, the basketball shoes. I don't usually get why they're so expensive, especially for kind of casual. Those are not really well. Everybody's gonna have those same brands, same basketball shoes, the LeBrons, the Kobe's, whatever they sell at the Nike stores. I don't think they sell Kobe's anymore, but those are usually products that I don't think. Well, they shouldn't be too expensive. I think because Nike is such a well-known brand, I don't think they should really force themselves with money,
Yeah.
especially with how big production is, because this is the number one sports company in the world. This is one of the most recognized labels, logos. Everybody knows what a Nike logo is. It's just a swoosh. And I think this kind of really it's being overpriced. It doesn't make any sense. The Gucci one, I got to be the same thing too. I just can't rock that.
Yeah.
Do you know? Oh, I'll ask this question later. Um, so next question I got for you is: do you think the type of clothes a person wears can determine the personality of a person?
Definitely.
Well,
Like
why is that?
always. Because, like different clothing brands, I don't know, they always have like I don't know, like in the commercials, sometimes they all have like different personalities. I don't know how to explain that very well, but I've just seen in different clothing brands commercials, they have like different personalities depending on which like clothing brand it is. But I would say people that wear like I don't know, you know what I mean, but like for people with black Air Forces and like hoodies and all that stuff, they could probably, I don't know, they're associated with like crime, and then people, who are wearing it also could, give into that stereotype too. People who wear the the casual stuff, um, might be more successful, but I mean, you don't judge a person by their appearance always, but that could, I don't know. That was a weird question. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's kind of I want to ask.
Yeah.
Have you have you avoided like when you see someone with like a odd like you give them like a smirk or something like that, and like wait, like when they're wearing something like really expensive, and you kind of get jealous a little bit because of the clothes, like maybe go to like maybe a wedding well, maybe I don't know, wedding's not a good example because there's a lot of family, but well, yeah, we'll go with a wedding. Like go to a wedding, you see everybody wearing these suits, and then you got some guy like flashing out some like diamond shoes, like gold jacket. Like, you ever got jealous, like when people are wearing like rich clothes?
Honestly, I'm gonna be well. Hmm. I gotta think of a personal experience where that's probably happened to me. Let's see. Honestly, yeah, but honestly, it's like, well, I don't know if this is kind of relates to that, but like when people wear like when I'm wearing like like some baggy clothes, one day, and then other people are wearing like the nice Columbia clothes or something like that, and I'm not wearing that, even though I have it. Yeah, I sometimes tend to get like jealous like inside because I could be wearing that right now, but I don't have it on me. So yeah,
That's respectful.
yeah. When it comes to like people with rich outfits, not really. I'm honestly mostly happy for that person that they're able to afford it in the first place.
Oh, that's a
Yeah, I
different
don't
from
usually.
me.
Yeah. Oh, I usually don't tend to. I usually don't tend to get like mad at people like that because I I don't know, they might be successful or they might just be happy with what they're wearing.
I think it's fine. I kind of really don't notice it that much anymore because I remember going to this is I kind of really hate I'm gonna be honest. I kind of really hate like rich and organized families. So this is a story in Vegas. This was when I was like We'll say about 14 and 15. We're walking out of we're like, you know how the Vegas hotel buffets are expensive, and we see this like, I'm like dressed in like shorts, maybe a regular t-shirt and all that, not maybe cargo shorts. That's probably it. And then like maybe a regular t-shirt or something like, that. Maybe some like shoes and like tennis shoes. And I see this family come out with like polo shirts, cargo pants, cargo short, maybe colorful cargo shorts, maybe a scarf, maybe a really expensive watch. Same thing with like the whole family, the kids, they're like talking so, richy
Yeah,
richy type, like all that. I don't know. I still don't like those people. And that's the clothes. I think, you can see the clothing that they could be really spoiled. They're kind of really, uh, what am I say, cocky. I think that's kind of where I stereotype it a little bit, and I don't really do it anymore because I really don't see it. But I think it's if that does I do see it again, it's probably gonna happen where I'm gonna say like, why like
yeah,
they just look too rich, and
I got you.
I don't know, I get too jealous of it. Maybe it's like if they wear it commonly where they wear expensive clothes, I think that's more of a concern for me than like maybe a one-time experience
Yeah,
where it's supposed to happen. But like if they wear like some like $1,000 shoe, like suit every day, like some thousand, like the outfit's worth $1,000 every day, then it's like, and it changes, and it's like, oh no, or at least $200, like a $200 outfit, maybe excluding the shoes. The next wait. Next question for you. This is going to be kind of really confusing. What do you think of clothing products that only use a small surface area for the logo or phrase being considered cool? So what I mean by this question is like I give you an example. 100 Thieves cream hoodie. It just says 100 Thieves and it's like a really small text. And that's the whole hoodie. And that sells for like $70. Like it's just a small text. It's not like it covers the whole,
oh,
surface
yeah,
area. What do you
yeah, I got you.
or like and there's nothing in the back. It's just a black hoodie or like whatever the primary color and there's just a small logo. What do you think about those clothes?
I
Like would
think
you
if
invest into something like that with the
mm,
small surface area?
honestly, well, wait, are they like so that you said they're hoodies, right? So
Well, we'll
they
give you
could
it doesn't have to be hoodies, it can be any shirt or something like that.
okay. It's casual wear basically, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, honestly, probably not. Well, in my opinion, I'm more of I don't know, like a Columbia brand type of guy, like wearing the like I don't know like the more casual stuff than like stuff that's more casual than that. Just like jeans and stuff like that. I don't usually invest in hoodies like that, or I do invest in like joggers, stuff like that. Like sweatpants, stuff like that. But the small like clothing brand name on the jackets, I feel like people only buy it just because of the logo and not you know and not just because of the clothing itself.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just don't think um the logo it's just too small of a logo. I think, you have this big surface area. You might as well get creative because you got a whole, you got a small, you got I don't know how big the your body or overall like from chest to like waist area is for a shirt, but it's about maybe a foot and a half
Yeah,
for most bodies. Excuse me, and it's just like it takes like 10 like maybe 5 minutes to put the process. You might as well get more creativity with it, like maybe adding like maybe making a bigger logo, maybe just have a bigger logo instead of having the just like the word count. And these exist a lot of just like the regular hoodies, this the same, it's just one similar color, and then you got a text that's just basically a red color or like a like red, blue, or green text, and it's nothing really special. And that just kind of doesn't make sense because you might as well get creative with a shirt, might make it stand out a little bit instead of making it just like like a skateboard brand, like just like a really, you know, teenager shirt where they don't like something popping out right in front of you. Instead, they prefer something small because it's cool and that's what fits the trend. I don't, you know, with any shirt, you might as well just get creative with the logo, with the face, unless it's like a regular T-shirt, then that's fine. But like, especially for a brand, you might as well just go all out with it. Even include some designs in the back. I think that's what makes that shirt really good. I'll give you an example once I get it. So might as well show examples in here. Wait a second.
Gotcha.
So you can see with that Ranjan shirt, yeah, it's the logo is decent size. If it's something not too small. Same with the Nike logos, but it doesn't really matter too much. But look, it's a decent size. It's not like just say the size of my finger, and that's like a word. Like this finger, it's a word, and then you got a big design in the back. That's how a lot of shirts should be designed, and that
Yeah.
kind of sucks. It's kind of turning away from that a little bit. Okay. Next question I got for you. How come, since we all invest in gaming, how come we don't see too many people in public wear esports based jerseys or sports based jerseys?
I honestly don't know the answer to that. I really don't. Um, yeah, I actually don't know.
I think
I
I
don't
got
know
it.
though.
I think I got
Yeah.
an idea why.
What's your idea? Why?
What actually just kind of what do you think about the esports based ones? We don't have to ask about the sports ones. What do you kind of think why people don't wear esports gear
Um.
to like general public?
Oh. Well, most people are not like really gamers in general, but I I don't know why they wouldn't want to wear the brand. I mean, I don't really see a lot of esports brands though. You, it might because well, esports brands they advertise a lot though too.
It's
So I
just
don't
not
see.
mainstream to everybody
Yeah,
else yet because esports is a new phenomenon. Gaming is still a new phenomenon.
yeah.
Have you seen anyone in public wear those?
Probably have not honestly. I have seen them at like esports competitions and stuff like that.
Oh,
Obviously,
that's
because
common, yeah.
yeah. But no, I haven't really seen anybody in like regular life, regular daily life at school or work or anything like that. Just like wear an esports hoodie.
That's just I don't know. I just think it doesn't fit. I don't know. It's too occasional, like to say. Like I did see someone when I only like from I walked go around the place a lot. I haven't seen how 100 Thieves is such a big clothing brand, same as Phase. I've seen one guy wear like a Phase shirt, and it was like a really old one. It was just a green T-shirt with like a Phase logo. That's the only one I see. And then I saw some guy wear a Cloud9 jacket. Those are only two times I've seen, and this is when I moved down here a year ago. Moved down to Florida a year ago, and it's like they promote these brands a lot. It's like, wait, how come no one wears it outside? We don't see it all the time. Well, first thing it's COVID, so you're not going to see it commonly.
Right.
But I just don't. I just don't think it has reached the plateau it has, and especially with how you know you have big entrepreneurs starting to market gaming. It's shocking that it hasn't really blown up yet. I think I think it's sports jerseys. I think it's just too occasional. It has to be on a special occasion, like I went to
Yeah.
like a bar setting, like a football game.
Yeah.
You
Oh.
know, oh, you can
Yeah.
continue.
Yeah. 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 Repeat that again. No, I was just listening. I was trying to listen. Sorry, it's not kind of sidetracked.
It's just too like the only time you ever see them is like when you go to a bar or a football game and you don't see them out in public.
Yeah.
Like I have a Jalen Ramsey's jerseys. I only wore it once, and I think the Jaguars played on that day, against the Titans, and I wore it at a bar, and that's the only time I wore a sport jersey. Otherwise, it's just t-shirts. Yeah, I think it's just too occasional. I don't know. You can make it so mainstream, like where you can make jerseys like a trend. Maybe it
True.
can works. Maybe it works with jeans or joggers, so it can work with something like what's your fashion taste, like what you wear commonly. Next question I got for you is how come there aren't many companies that promote the eco-friendly side of clothing, especially knowing how some of these clothing companies tend to use tiger or snake skin for jackets and boots.
Hmm.
You can think about this question for a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, I'm thinking about it. Repeat it one more time so I get like a better understanding. Sorry.
So there are some companies that there aren't a lot of eco-friendly companies. So how there's a couple companies that make plastic that use recycled plastic to make shirts and all that.
Oh, yeah, 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 okay.
And then there's some, but wait, um, and then there's a lot of companies, where you mentioned Gucci, they probably use some like animal fur and all that. How come there isn't that many? Like, how come? What could be the cause of that?
Yeah, I got you. Um, well, honestly, I think they're not a lot of eco-friendly brands because, mostly people are used to like clothes made of like animal skin and stuff like that. And I have not really seen like a lot of eco-friendly like clothing brands advertise anything, or at least I don't think I have. So,
It just
yeah,
hasn't. Again, it hasn't reached mainstream yet, like the esports jerseys.
right.
That makes sense. Um, I not. I don't know. Does like any of you, do you know anyone who like any of your parents have owned like any stuff that has like kind of like animal skin on it?
Ah, hmm. No, not really. I have not noticed anything of theirs that has animal skin on it, or
Uh,
not noticeable animal skin at least. I don't know.
oh yeah, you're gonna see like the tiger, bags. They put
Oh yeah, no.
yeah, you
Not
can.
I know my aunt. I know she probably has some stuff like that. Definitely.
Do you think? Do you think they'll? Oh, never mind. That's kind of. Do you think they ever ban those kind of was it? Oh, well, that's ivory trading, but that's elephants. But like poaching for skin. You think they'll ever stop or like
No,
make restrictions on that?
yeah, honestly, probably no. Yeah, and I'm being honest because I mean, like, I don't really support it, but I don't really think it will end because people are still not gonna like stop. People are not gonna stop like what they're doing, just because of the law. I mean, it is the law, but some people are just not gonna stop. And I think, in like other countries or stuff like that, well, I don't know, like, do you know any countries that have any laws against poaching? And
No,
people,
that's not really.
not
That's
really.
something I don't think of.
Yeah, no, I don't think I don't think they will probably enforce that law unless like unless the animal population, like whatever they're poaching gets too low, then maybe they might do it. But people are still gonna do it regardless of what the law says. That's just how
No,
things work sometimes.
knowing that you know they don't really care about the snakes and all that because they're deadly animals. Yeah, they are
Yeah,
deadly, but you're gonna need them in the population. Tigers, lions. They might not. They might be scary animals. They might have value, but I don't think it's just kind of worth the profit that some of these companies make just to kind of kill a pointless animal. Just kill an animal just for the hell of it.
right.
Just so you can make a profit. And these a lot of companies do that, and it's kind of really sad to see that. But on the eco-friendly side, I think there's potential. Um, I think it's just kind of really it hasn't been promoted because you see these top dog companies. You see commercials on Nike, Adidas, maybe Columbia, Calvin Klein,
Yeah,
Levi, or whatever clothing brand you got. They're already successful. They're going to take over the TV space, and I just don't think it's ever going to happen where it might take a while until it gets, but you're gonna need something to kind of blow up fast. And have to be like somewhere in the top 10 of like maybe a clothing area. Otherwise, it's gonna be hard to kind of make that mainstream where other companies will start doing. Yeah, we have seen a lot of these big companies start trying to do that with maybe Nike has, but it hasn't been really publicly announced or shown on commercials, and it's kind of really savvy. Especially with how climate change is today. You know, and how effective it is. With all these having using all these burning our natural resources for clothes, and you might as well whatever waste you got, you might as well find a way to reuse them. And like, it's kind of great that we are starting to see companies start to use plastics to make some t-shirts,
And
shoes. I don't know if they make, that might be hard to make pants, but hopefully we kind of see that in the future.
yeah,
Next question I got for you is, how would you consider a person to be a hype beast? Plus, what brands would you consider to be hype beast-esque?
oh God.
This is a good
Okay,
one that
I
can relate to
think
everybody.
yeah, yeah. I think I might know a little bit about this. Well, the brands I would consider to be a high grease. Well, the main one I would think would be like Supreme. I don't know. I just like I see a lot of like hype people wear that all the time. Another one would probably be like, oh God, what's that skating brand? Thrasher.
Oh yeah, that was.
Yeah, Thrasher. Yeah, those. Yeah, those. I think those are hype like or associated with people that are like hype beasts or yeah stereotyped to be hype beasts. And then you also said something else before that.
um, how would you consider to be a hype beast? Now, not
Oh,
it's not based on clothing. Well, it could be. You can maybe include clothing in this, but how does like how a person acts? You can also like add on to that, like a hype beast person, um, attitude wise and outfit wise.
yeah, I got you. Um, a hype beast like a hype beast would obviously wear hmm, clothing that's the most hyped up like in the moment or what's most popular at the moment. They'd always try to get you to I don't know do things whether it's right or wrong. I don't know depending on like what situation you're in or where you are in the world. Um, but yeah, I think hype beasts like they usually they're usually very loud and they usually keep up with the trends. They usually they usually they're supposed to be popular. I don't know. I don't know. I think that was okay. An okay response.
Do you know anyone? Have you noticed anyone in your school kind of be like that?
Yeah, yeah. A
Oh,
lot of people. A lot of people.
oh, it's like estimate, like
Oh,
percentage wise.
estimate percentage. Probably like
Out of
25.
the guy group, we're not
Oh,
gonna
the guy
count.
group.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
okay.
little
Because yeah,
easier. I don't want to do it on gender. It's harder.
there are some girls who it'd probably be like maybe 25%. Because where
That's a
I
lot.
live in I live in Tennessee, so there's a lot of country people up here. So yeah, I mean, there's not. I mean, there are people that still wear brands like that and are hype beasts, but there's not like a lot of them as there would probably be in like another state. Yeah,
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 you gotta be honest. Yeah, it's state wise because it's not. You're gonna have. It's gonna be more dominating. Like you know, hype beast cities. I would consider like maybe Atlanta. Atlanta's a pretty good example to do
yeah.
it
I actually,
because you
yeah,
got
I
a lot.
used to live there. Actually, I'm not even kidding.
Oh, so that's perfect.
Yeah,
Maybe Los Angeles because you got Rodeo Drive where they got all those sneaker shops, Supreme stores. New York City will be a good example.
yeah,
Uh, I don't know where else you can possibly have it. Miami, I think that's a pretty good one. Detroit, Chicago. any of the popular cities can work out pretty well for hypebeast. Even maybe some unorthodox cities like St. Louis, Boston. It's just wherever you can possibly see the normal, like very very normal people, but really,
Yeah.
regular kinds and all that. Let me answer this question myself. Uh, I gotta be. I don't loud, but I think yeah, loud that could because they want to express themselves. But some of the words they say, like bruh, that's cap.
Oh yeah.
Slime,
Yeah.
slime city,
Slime. Slime.
slime city. You know they
Yeah.
they talk like gangster. Sorry if
Jit.
I know I got it.
Jit is
Jit,
one.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
Yeah.
Tampa
Jit.
thing. You know, hey bro, that's fire. Hey,
Yeah.
that's a total cap, man. You lying, dog. And you know,
Yeah.
uh,
Just stuff like that in general. Yeah.
it's interesting. This
No,
the words to
there are
say.
a lot of other words too.
Dog, you should try this. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I'm so hazed right now. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm in a
Buzzed.
man buzz. I'm so there's probably other
I'm
terms I say.
zooted, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like
there's
yeah.
probably many terms that you can probably say with that, like just to a person. And I
Right.
think the brands I gotta go with Supreme is a good example. I don't know how they sell a crowbar for like $80. Like crowbar
Damn.
for $200, you can probably get for like at a garage sale for like $5. But it's got a Supreme logo, a skateboard, maybe a book, a t-shirt costs 200, $300. And it's just a regular t-shirt. Nope, it got Supreme. It's just crazy that something like that's that expensive.
Right.
Maybe probably get this next question with the hype piece. Any kind of shoes that are high end, like, Thrasher. Yeah, that's a good example, Thrasher.
Yeah.
Never really
Yeah.
think of that.
Yeah.
Like any
Thrasher was one.
Zoom, like you go to Zoomies or maybe that's a good store to go with. Hot Top, Spencer's. If I don't, you might. I don't know if you know that. Yeah, those are
Uh.
some stores you might consider, like to be
Yeah.
hype beast us, like that you can possibly go to, but or like some really or Bape.
Oh.
It's somewhat the monkey. That's pretty popular.
Yeah.
Uh, I probably got some other shirts in there too that kind of come from brands like that. No, I don't think Hollister because it's more teenage like. Abercrombie, no, I don't consider that. I would consider anyone who I think good activity you can also consider with a hype beast is kind of skateboarding, maybe
Yeah.
like basketball. Like they start getting into basketball because of the shoe drops and all that. Maybe football. You gotta consider at all the other sports. What activities they do. Maybe they like to smoke some weed along the way. Do all that. I'm gonna get a lot of hate on this video because I'm gonna have a lot of hype beasts go off on me. It's like, no, that's not what we do. That's not what we do.
Right.
That's not what we do, slime. That's cap. Okay. The next question I got for you is: have you been fascinated to own exclusive sneakers? I put kicks in this because that's what they call it.
Yeah.
Kicks from sites like StockX and Flight Club. Also, what shoes have you been wanting to own from?
Honestly, yeah. Okay, I'm a weird person. I'm not really a shoe guy at all. I get a shoe and I just use it for like a year or two and I get like another pair.
Mm,
I really don't have any shoes that I really use or really that I really want right now. I'm more of a technology guy. And by technology, I mean like
yeah.
smartphones, PCs, stuff like that. Like the newest speaker, the newest I don't know, newest AirPods. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of a hype beast for Apple. I got the 12 like a few days ago. I really like it. But yeah, like I don't know. I'm more of a technology guy than a shoe guy. But shoes, I'm not really fascinated with them that much. Yeah, I don't know
I was
why.
just curious.
I'm just like that. Yeah, no, you're good.
You've been you which okay. So I have been interested. Like I've been looking at these sites and just like they're so expensive. It's like
Yeah,
they don't have these, and the shoes look so nice, but I'm like so picky. And
yeah,
I'm like really picky with brands. Like there's a lot of shoes that, people would treat as fire. And I just think, wait, these are like five to six different colors. And like a shoe that's made of like leather or something like that. And it's like $600. And, it's crazy. And, and it's just like, that's not really worth it for me. I've been interested in some Yeezys and Air Jordan ones for a while. But Yeezys, I can't really decide what pair. Um, I really want to get. I don't know. The
yeah.
zebra one looks nice, but like the gray, I don't know what they call it, like a gray and orange one, I think it's a V2. Yeah, Yeezys, Kanye West and Kim Kardashian West are divorcing, so I might as well also include
Oh
that in
yeah,
there.
that's
So
sad. Can't even believe they're doing that. Honestly, it's
that
just
was gonna
sad.
happen anyways. So
Yeah.
and then the Air Jordan ones, it's just the high tops. I don't know why. Like I have a pair of Vans, like Vans skate highs.
Oh, you just brought back a memory for me.
Yeah, I know.
Man, I've not worn those since like,
That's another hype
yeah.
beast brand.
No,
So
yeah, that was the hype beast for me. Like in my middle school back in like 2016, 2015. Yeah, Vans, man.
like
That
I
was
got
yeah.
I got free player black Vans. I got the slip-ons, the old school. I just got the old schools this year, and like a couple months ago. Then I got the skate highs. I don't know. It's like the Vans are just they're so underrated, and that I can probably. I've been also interested in some exclusive Vans. There's one with like a donut shape and all that. Let's go back to Air Jordan 1 topics, like just the high tops. Like I want like the red and black ones with a white in it. I don't know. The one version I'm interested in, unfortunately, it's like in a woman's category. So I know it seems odd. I'm not going to buy women's shoes, but the ones that it looks pretty cool because it's really shiny and all that too. And fortunately, it's not sold in men's. But I would love to wear some Air Jordan ones because those
Yeah,
look fire. It's another hypebeast term, right there too. Fire.
yeah, fire, yeah, definitely.
Would you rather, like, personally, would you like, if you were a shoe guy, would you rather have Yeezys or Air Jordan ones?
Honestly, probably Jordans. Yeah, I mean Yeezys are pretty cool too, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like Kanye makes some freaking good designs.
Not with the slippers.
Yeah,
That's
but
not the, that's the worst one. Okay, so next question I have for you is, what do you think of the products that are sold from popular high-end but super common brands? So I don't know if they're super common for most of you, but what do you kind of think of the brands overall? Like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Versace. I got a list here. So Chanel, Armani Exchange, that's really expensive. Hermes, Givenchy, and Balenciaga. What do you think about those brands overall, like in your opinion?
oh, well, they're honestly high beast brands. But I mean, I don't really like look down on them though. Like I don't know. Those brands are pretty cool. Yeah,
Uh, I don't know. It's just I can't vibe with it. It's
yeah.
just like I don't know. I just can't rock with anyone rocking Gucci's because I would rather rock a brand like Gucci or Louis Vuittons because they're like famous. But I don't know. Those Gucci shoes don't look anything special. The clothing, the handbags. It's just like it's too expensive. Yeah, because it's Italian. So
Yeah,
you guys can make some good cars, but brand, I don't know. It's like people treat this stuff like it's like these Italian brands like it's like I don't know what's
like armor, like amazing armor. That's
well,
not. I'm
yeah, you
playing.
can
I
go
don't
with
know.
that.
Yeah, amazing armor.
It's like I don't know. It's like I don't know what analogy I was trying to go with here, but it's like Jesus falling from the sky. Like it's like heaven like it's like the holiness that you need for yourself.
Bro.
Yeah, I don't know what I was trying to come with it, but I don't know. I just can't rock those brands. I might
Yeah,
do it, and the thing is, I don't know how much I'm going to change or evolve in the future. You don't know how much your fashion taste is going to change in the future for yourself.
true.
I just feel like I'm just going to be rocking those brands somehow in some way because
Yeah,
either A,
yeah.
I'm
If I
gonna.
could, mhm.
Oh no, you can continue.
No, no, yeah. I was like, if I could share some words about myself, like I said, I'm like more of a casual guy. Like I just like wearing like the most casual stuff ever. I don't know, like, and what I consider casual is like Columbia jackets, like I said, jeans, and then like regular Nike shoes, but like the ones that are just like the casual wear. I'm obsessed with looking like that. I don't know why. I just, I don't know.
Like if you
It's
end
like,
up like just say you end up like your TikTok's blown up, for example. Just say you have I was well for example we'll go with King Botch, or we'll go with Noah Beck, Charlie D'Amelio, Addison Ray type. You're basically a millionaire, 2 millionaire off social media. Would you
yeah.
you would you still kind of wear those casual stuff even with the
Uh,
amount of money you have?
okay. Then I would be able to afford like more of the stuff that I want. I'd probably still wear casual, but I would also like probably fall into. I don't know if I'm saying this right or not. I probably have to look it up afterwards. But like aesthetic clothing, like I don't know. I
Oh,
would,
just something that pops out, like
yeah, that
just
pops
looks
out. Like
pleasing to everybody.
yeah, like those checkered shirts and stuff like that, and those like skinny jeans and stuff like that. I don't know. Yeah, that looks cool to me too. I don't know. Stuff like that is pretty cool.
Yeah, so just the amount of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know those are really
Yeah,
expensive brands,
yeah,
so
the amount of
some
money
money's gonna have
can
influence.
right. The amount of money can influence how you dress too. Obviously, yeah, because you wouldn't be able to afford some of the high end brands if you didn't have any money. But if you do have the money and you like the high end brands, then you know you can dress how you want.
So next question I got for you is, um, from your perspective, have you seen a lot of people, just say if you go to school, so it's pretty easy to do, kind of harder for me at the
Yeah.
moment. From your perspective, have you seen any people kind of wear the clothing from the previous question, like these really high end brands, like in a school setting or like at school, like anyone who dresses too rich?
Uh, yeah, I have.
Give me an
I have.
example on that.
Probably like I don't know. It's those kids. I don't know. It's those kids that always have like. Uh, I don't know how to say this. I don't even know. Like it could be like the football kids, but it could also be like other kids too. I have this one guy. He's a really cool guy, but he does like wears like a lot of brands like that. Those are examples I've seen myself in my school.
You ever think they're spoiled? You ever think
Honestly,
that because they wear those clothes, you think their parents really spoiled them, or you just kind of just forget about that?
well, yeah, I kind of feel like they're spoiled too, but like, I don't know. I don't know how to say that. They're not. I mean, but they're not bad people. But they could get spoiled. But they're not bad people. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not really hard to just see at the kind of a school level, but maybe it's like outside, like if you go in a restaurant. Actually,
Right.
I have seen that before. Like I think I remember. Um, it's kind of more on the female side. I don't think on the guy side that much, but I think on the female side, I think the girl, like the other female side, I think I saw someone who kind of wears like a lot of it seems like really expensive clothing all the time. Um, Pretty cool girl overall, but like a lot of the clothing she wears, it's like pretty new, it's pretty high end, whereas these it looks like the dresses are expensive and all that.
Yeah.
So it's coming to see the female, not the guys. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, can you hear my gameplay?
uh, no, don't worry about it
Okay.
too much.
Okay.
Uh,
Just making sure.
More common. So this is a question more common for guys. If I had a female, this would have been erased from here. But what do what do you think of the guys who wear gold necklaces or chains or chain
Oh yeah.
necklaces?
I mean, honestly, I think they're regular people, but I don't know. They could change. like the chain could change their personality, honestly. Because like I think I said before, clothing can influence behavior. Some kind of psychology for you, but
Yeah.
yeah, for real.
So not much of
I
it.
literally just got out of that class like last year, but yeah, it can influence like yeah, clothing can influence behavior, and I think people with the chains, they want to look good, they want to look good, but I don't know, aren't like crosses, crosses. Well, they're not the same as chains.
No, that kind of
Yeah,
necklaces you can.
yeah,
That's
okay,
not what we're kind of considering. Like just like just a circular chain. No,
okay,
like
okay.
something at the bottom that sticks
Yeah,
out. Well,
yeah, I was
actually,
about to say.
it will have something that sticks out a little bit, but not like the cross.
Yeah.
Because
Um,
that's
pe- yeah, people like that are known people. I mean, they probably just want to like look good, and I get that. Don't have a problem with those type of people at all.
oh, I was curious because I don't know. I remember like as the question came up with because I knew I watched a couple NFL games. I remember this was a long time, this a couple years ago, but Keep Talib, he was a Denver Broncos cornerback. First time against Michael Crabtree, the wide receiver of the Oakland Raiders at the time, now the Las Vegas Raiders. He wore a chain, and they were lining up, and then they got in a then like Keep Talib, they got so pissed at him wearing the chain that he ripped it out. He ripped out, and then it caused a big fight.
Oh God.
And it's like I don't know, it's just it kind of seems odd. It's like it's just a necklace. I don't know what's so special about it. I think it
Yeah,
was just a gold chain. I don't, if you can wear it on the field, and that's common for NFL players that wear it on. It's like I don't know why they get so angry. That I think it's got to be something personal. I don't know. It's got to be something with money. I don't think it's a lot of money at times, but I think it's got to be something more deeper than that. I don't really know the reason why. It just seems odd. Um, excuse me, real quick.
you're good.
Um, so you mentioned how you wear Nike, casual clothes and all this is kind of more still on the casual side. Do you think we will see athletic-based brands like Gymshark or Alpha Elite, this I don't know, someone I know, become mainstream in the future? Like,
Uh,
besides, could
yes.
they out top? Like, you heard those brands?
Yeah. Well, I don't think I have, but I mean, there's a chance. I mean, I'm hearing about it from you, so that's really how companies grow, from people talking about them and also advertising. If they advertise more, they could definitely probably be like a mainstream brand.
They haven't. The problem is would they haven't. I think the problem with those, and the reason why I mention that is because those brands don't ever sell on. They only sell online.
Oh,
You know, could that you know, could that make a
yeah,
big difference if they sold it in regular stores, or
yeah.
does it matter? Not matter anyways because of how popular
It,
Amazon is.
yeah, it actually, well, yeah, Amazon's a big thing right now, but it could, yeah, they could blow up because of, well, honestly, like COVID reasons. I mean, because people don't want to go into stores. They might find like that clothing brand and start buying from more like different people, and it might grow the brand. Um, but not having like the actual clothing in an actual store can like decrease their profits because people like to go out also. I mean, like people like to go out, and some people like to stay inside. There's a different type of people, and depending on like the people like that buy the clothing brand, like what you're talking about, like depending on like what's their fans like do, like if they like stay at home people, like it's a gaming brand, right? I'm pretty sure.
Oh no, it's an athlete-based shirt, so it's like an athletic
Oh,
shirt. Well, it can also be gaming. Yeah, they also do
okay,
online products.
okay. I don't know. Oh, I kind of forgot what I was talking. Oh my god, dang it!
You
I kind of forgot what I was talking about now.
you were kind of talking about like oh fuck, this is
Yeah.
not great, but talking about how they should, how bad, you know. Also, actually, I'm going to add on to that because you kind of explained like a perfect, kind of decently perfectly with how, you know, people do need to go. People like to go out and shop.
Yeah.
and you limit that to online, it's
Oh,
like
okay.
seems too boring.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So people are definitely getting affected by the COVID or the COVID-19. Oh my God. Hold on. I'm trying not to die. Oh, what the heck? He's right here.
So people
Okay.
getting affected by COVID, yeah, suck.
Yeah. Yeah. People are definitely affected by COVID, and um, like it could definitely influence or COVID could definitely influence like people's behaviors in the future towards like regular stores. Because stores could also spread a lot of germs. They are right now, actually, as we're speaking. Because people touch stuff, and when you touch it
Yeah,
too, you spread more germs. And people are like they're getting a lot safer. Well, some people are, not all. Some people are like actually like understanding how germs can affect you because of this whole pandemic. And most people might not even want to shop in like regular stores anymore
that's a
because
pretty
they know
different
some.
perspective. Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't really think about that much.
yeah,
Because yeah, I don't know. It could work for some brands like Gymshark because they're fully online, and I think they have potential if they kind of really want to release it, like release their own flagship store. I think because of how popular the brand is, one of the more popular like clothing at sports clothing brands on the planet, and they haven't really released a real store. I don't know what the issue is. They do pop-up shops, but it's not going to happen with COVID. So
yeah,
yeah, and I think that's gonna be work because again, first thing, it's been become more mainstream, but again, not a lot of people have heard of Gymshark unless I have to explain it to them, for like Christmas purposes. Um, but that's a good point. And also with COVID, yeah, it's you don't want to go to regular clothes stores because you don't know what people touch. They probably cough on the clothes and you probably don't recognize it. You probably touch it and then you don't realize it. And it's now you got COVID now. But I
right.
don't think that's really common. But yeah, you could consider that a risk. And also, but the one thing I want to add on to that is the one disadvantage of online stores is you cannot try on the products like these online brands like Gymshark.
Yeah,
And
yeah. You can't. Yeah. No, you can continue. My bad.
I think that's just kind of where the issue is because that's like it's not common anymore because it's common. I never really try and close it because you can just look at it and sometimes you don't want to buy it. You're kind of more sensitive to what you buy, but people do like people try and close this to see how it fits, how it matches with the style. And when you can't try on the clothes and the sizing and all that, you're gonna have to return it, and that takes a while. You got the wrong size and next, put it on like a long sleeve, like athletic shirt, it's a little bit too long. It's like almost touches the end of your fingers, and it's like, oh, and it's like it's not really tight, and you don't realize it because you didn't, maybe you thought it was like a regular t-shirt size. You didn't think it was like a little bit different. So that's got to hurt a lot.
Right.
And when you don't have the ability to try it on, that's just going to really discourage people from buying it. But at the same time, I don't think they really care um, might as well wait to kind of buy clothes because first thing, people's collections are getting bigger, and well, people still like clothes. You got to like clothes too. Getting new clothes, you got to be excited sometimes, and that's something you have to consider. But
Uh, yeah. I like also. Well, I don't know. Like me starting to like clothes more is a thing that I've like not started to notice about me as I've been growing up more. I used to hate like getting clothes like for Christmas and stuff like that, like as a child, and now like now even if I get like socks, like I'm like, oh my God, thank you, because like I'm starting to realize how much how important this stuff is. Like back then, like when I was like a younger, I always used to want like gift cards and games and all that stuff, or something that was not clothing related at all whatsoever. Anything that was not clothes, it was good. But now that I'm starting to grow more, it's like I'm like actually finding out that clothes matter. And honestly, like right now, clothes are starting to really like hit me, and I'm like I'm actually buying clothes, or actually getting clothes and like enjoying them. And honestly, like I don't know, 10 years from now, I'm probably gonna actually like I don't know, understand the clothes that I like the best and what style. I'm really right now. I'm trying to find myself as a person because I'm
Yeah,
only like
find that
17.
identity.
Yeah, I'm only like 17, so I'm still trying. I gotta do all this stuff next year, graduate.
So we
Crazy.
go with Erickson's development cycle, identity versus role confusion.
Right.
Hopefully, yeah. So that's perfect. I don't know. Like me as a like buying these clothes and all that, it just hasn't. I don't know. I just think I have too much. I got so many shirts. Like I'm just too picky because I like to match. I'm very OCD. Like if you're not OCD, then it's not
Yeah.
too much. But I got like I just wear shorts. They're like not all black colors. Like variety going from like orange to blue to maybe red. I think I got purple in there. So you really pick what you can match with it. Otherwise, it looks really odd. So I can't wear half of these shirts I have, or I can't wear some of the shorts unless it's like a crappy day where I'm not really gonna do anything. So I'll just wear the crappy shirts and and crappy shorts. You know, because I'm not because it's nothing happened. But otherwise, I kind of forget about the shirt. And I just like I kind of want to sell them, but never really got an opportunity to do it.
Yeah.
And I feel like I don't have them. Probably got say I'm looking at my closet right now. Well, let's say if I got about we'll go with 40, 50 shirts hanging, a couple jackets. That's basically it. But that seems like a little bit too much. Like, in my honest preference, I would love to just have like overall 30, like 20 to 25 clothes, like shirts, jackets, hoodies in my closet all the time. And if I get an extra one, I got to replace one. And
Got
like
you.
also with shorts, that's kind of more, I kind of need a little bit more. Or actually, that's the right amount I have right now. But I just feels like the shirts and all that, and also like they're gonna stick in your closet a long time, and that's kind of um I like it's different for you because you started Jordan clothes number, but like that's the one thing I'm trying to avoid for Christmas because I don't really like clothes anymore. I don't know. I just walk out of the
Yeah.
house whatever I got.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Like the people are different, right? People like clothes like when they get more young, like when they're younger more, and some people like when they're older. Depends on who you are. Oh god. All right, I'm playing Cold War right now. Freaking
That's fine.
weird,
Um,
being weird.
Next question I got for you is oh wait, never mind. We're gonna skip. We're gonna skip a question here. Would you consider modifications to your skin, like tattoos or well, this is not going to be common for this guys that much. Nose/belly piercings as a form of fashion or form of identity. Like I know my like a fashion style.
Yeah. So you said modifications to the skin. Would you consider that a fashion style?
Like yeah, modifications to your skin, like tattoos, nose/belly piercings as a form
Yeah.
of fashion.
I Yeah, I would consider those my styles. Some people actually there are people that tattoo their eyes. I don't know if you believe that or not, but it's
Yeah, I've
serious.
seen that. That's gross.
Yeah, yeah. That they honestly like they have their own style. So yeah, it is technically a style. If you're modifying your skin and stuff like that. Different people like a lot of different people do it. So it is a style.
I think it is too, but I think, well, I don't know. I kind of really don't consider it. Maybe not with the belly nose piercings because that's not, but like tattoos, it could fit like, how your personality is, and that's something you have to consider. Maybe not as a fashion, but like, well, it could fit your fashion. Maybe if you got like a full sleeve tattoo, you kind of rock like short sleeves, maybe more for muscular guys. You kind of rock more athletic shirts, tank tops, maybe some tight short sleeves. So whatever tattoos you got. Maybe not with the nose. I don't know, like the piercings, earrings. Mostly a lot of times your jeans. Maybe record shirts. Maybe some like flannel. I don't know, polo shirts, whatever. Something clean and nice, so you look like you always rocking into like a 5-star restaurant, like the
Yeah,
earring stereotype. And I think that's a possibility. I don't really consider it fashion. I think it's just like a personality, and just improves your personality. And also, kind of add on to this, would you ever be interested in getting a tattoo? or a tattoo or a nose/belly piercing. Please do not say yes to belly piercing. It will be odd for you.
Yeah. Oh no, man. I'm not. I honestly have never really thought of being a tattoo. Mostly because mostly because of me, myself, and my parents, like, and our values. I don't know. I just no. I haven't really thought about it. And honestly, I don't like the thought of like a needle going into my arm. Nah, I don't know. I don't like going to the doctor and getting a needle in my arm anyway. So why would I want to do it outside?
No
For something that's not even my health. But
Well,
yeah, I don't.
would your parents give, like, if you would ask your parent, like, we're not saying you're gonna get a tattoo right now, but just
Yeah,
say if you were like saying in the future, just say in alternate reality, you say, okay, I want a I'm about to get a tattoo. I'm interested in getting a tattoo, and you tell that to your parents. Well, you gotta just say, like, as you're 17, just say tomorrow, just say out of your random mind, oh, I want a tattoo. I'm gonna ask my parents, can I have one? What would they kind of react to you? What would be the reaction? Even if it was a really small tattoo
they
that they
probably
can't
would
see.
They probably would say like, no, why would you do that? No, get out. No, no. I mean, I'm playing, but they would honestly probably try to understand, but I don't know. They wouldn't. They probably still wouldn't like the idea inside. Yeah,
What happens if
we've
I had?
actually had like. Hmm?
Oh no, my sorry. I was asking if that got a purpose, like if there was like a meaning to it
Oh,
with the tattoo.
oh yeah, religious reasons.
Oh, so that's probably not gonna happen.
Yeah, religious reasons and also just values in general. Oh, well, religion is values. So yeah.
That's yeah. I would love to get a tattoo. I don't know. I've just been fascinated by it, and I feel like I want to get one for my birthday. I don't know.
Right.
It just looks like a small one, like right on my I think my wrist area. Looks pretty cool. Has some like thinking about ideas. I would love to get forearm tattoo. The only problem like a viper, viper wrapped around my forearm. It's gonna be a really expensive project, and also I really have a hard time with a tattoo artist designing it. But those have been my plans for tattoos. Maybe a chest one.
Yeah.
Maybe just like one pectoral, one pec, like one side of the chest. That would be pretty cool. But I'm not really gonna be scared of needles. I don't know. It's different from you. Again, a lot of people are scared of needles. I respect, just kind of
Right.
having like a needle just like pop, like like one of those oh God, I forgot. It's like a throbbing. We'll say throbbing. I don't know what's trying to think of. Exercise guns. I was thinking about like how they for therapy and all that, but like a dropping feature where you just pounding the skin all the time. It's like, yeah, I get why people are scared of that, but I don't know. I think I'll be fine with it. I think just kind of maybe you put me like under anesthesia, so you're like knocked out the whole time, so you probably won't even feel anything.
Yeah.
You're sleeping the whole time, and then it probably won't be bad. But I don't know. I think I'll be fine with it. You know that
Right.
they should really consider. They probably have considered it. Um. So we're gonna kind of skip a couple questions here. Um. What could be the fashion trend? What could the fashion trend be like in the next year or decade?
Oh God. Really don't know. I actually, that's a good question, but I really don't know. Like things are definitely probably gonna look different because like each decade there's always something different. Like for example, you have '80s clothing, you have '90s clothing, you have early 2000s clothing, you have 2010s clothing. Like all of those decades have been different. Well, mostly different. But honestly, we are bringing like some trends back. Like some people and places are actually bringing like the '90s back a little bit by bringing back clothes, but uh, from those ages and like wearing them more. But honestly, I really don't know. But I honestly think it would look more futuristic.
Yeah,
Honestly,
as you going in future,
yeah,
it makes sense.
yeah, right.
Maybe you'll
Yeah,
see some like um
technology like
illuminated
there
shirts.
you go, limited shirts, bodysuits like in GTA.
Yeah,
No, I'm
no one's
well,
gonna wear them.
yeah, technically we already have bodysuits at like Party City,
Yeah,
but then I don't know if they're illuminated.
I think it could be. I think honestly, at this point, I don't think it's going to change that much.
Yeah,
Like for decade to decade, because I think it's going to be probably the same as 2010s, like what we're kind of wearing right now, like over the last 5 years. I think that could just stick on for like maybe 2027. We'll go with that. I don't think it's
right.
going to change that much because again, there's not been too many complaints about the fashion trend. Although you can probably see a lot of fashion designers wanting to change it up and all that. That makes a lot of sense. But I don't think it's really going to change.
Yeah.
Last question I got for the main topic is: what is the worst fashion trend that is happening right now that you have seen?
Worst fashion trend. Uh,
It doesn't have to be a trend, like, but a trend would be a lot easier. Or like article of clothing that you do not like a type of clothing. Like we're just like I'll go for example overalls.
overalls. Yeah, I don't.
That's an example of one, so
Yeah,
it could be different.
I don't even know honestly. Like, let me think. Let me think. I
So my
honestly don't know. I really don't know actually. I think I like a lot of clothing, but I don't know like which ones I would hate.
you just adapt to it, and just
Yeah,
say okay, whatever happens
yeah,
happens.
if you give me some examples, maybe I might know. Cause like I don't really know like a lot of like fashion trends right now. But if you probably say something and I probably like look up pictures of them, I probably would
Cowboy
make a
boots.
decision. Cowboy boots.
Would you rock the cowboy boots? I can't. I
No,
can
I
totally.
wouldn't rock any boots at all.
I know.
I don't hate them. I just couldn't rock them.
Cowboy
I don't like
hats.
them. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, cowboy hats. No, I like
Actually,
cowboy hats.
I
Cause
think
like
I'll rock them. Those look pretty cool.
yeah, I
They.
like cowboy hats.
Uh,
Yeah.
oh, we can
Oh.
we can also add this to hairstyle, like really spiked up hair, like it's like a lot of spikes on top of the hair, like a
Oh
really
yeah.
tall mohawk. I don't know. That just seems too exotic. Maybe some like horrible haircuts. Maybe skinny jeans. I don't know. The skinny jeans is good. I don't know. I can't fit in those. If I would wear skinny jeans, first thing it looks so tight.
I like skinny jeans because
It's
I'm pretty slim myself. I'm
yeah.
not
I think
gonna
it
lie.
works perfect
Yeah.
for someone with that body type, but just like I don't know, skinny jeans just it doesn't like it feels like your butt's sticking out the whole time. Especially
Yeah.
when
True that.
you got like a big butt, like someone someone like
Oh.
me who does a lot of squats. That's not gonna work.
Right.
I gotta go. Like, I don't know. That's all I gotta say about that one. This is a lot. Like, kind of the cowboy side. I just can't rock that. Maybe just like some really the high end brands. I don't know. It's like these were like shirts like the odd shirts that like Gucci makes where it's like all sweaters. I don't think like the Christmas sweaters,
Oh yeah.
but
I think
it's like not specifically for Christmas. It doesn't have to be specifically for Christmas. I don't. Good thing I don't have a Christmas sweater at home.
I like sweaters a lot. I don't know.
So that's gonna be it for the main topic here. The closing topic question I got for you is, we're gonna since you're a GTA 5 player, and this is something that kind of came up last minute. What have you, um, what do you? This is gonna be a two-part question here. What have you thought of the Cayo Perico heist so far, and overall opinion, and also where do you want GTA 6 to head to as a
Oh
city?
gosh. Yes. This is my stuff. Well, chiropractor, I actually haven't made it that far, but I've seen videos. Like, I just haven't had anybody to do it with. School has been like a big thing right now, and then also my work. And I've been trying to play it, like do all this stuff, but I have not gotten that far in the chiropractor heist. But I have finished the heist, but I just haven't. Yeah, I've done it. Like I haven't done it like a lot of stuff in it yet. Like I still haven't gotten that the pink diamond
Oh,
that you can
what do
get
you
in
think of
one
the
area.
heist overall? Is it easy?
It's an okay heist. I'm not gonna lie.
I
It's
think
like okay.
it's got to be the easiest $1,000,000 in an hour ever.
Yeah, it is definitely easier than the casino heist by far.
Like I got a routine. Like I've done the heist so many times. I do the heist in like 9 to 11, like 10 to 12 minutes. That's like 3 minutes over. That's 3 minutes before the elite challenge.
Right.
And it's like how you make a solo heist so easy. But the one problem I hate about it, like first thing, they haven't released the vehicles are not that great, and that's kind of sucks. I
Yeah.
think that the new Stromberg, the Turiator, I think that has a lot of potential. But again, no one goes underwater. But that could actually help with like the hitting crates, but you don't have a sonar in it
Right.
because you
The
need
main
the.
yeah. Oh oh sorry, my bad. I keep on
No,
interrupting.
you can continue what you're saying.
Okay. Yeah, the main thing for me that was like a big letdown that Rockstar I think probably needs to implement in the game. Probably would have to be like it being story mode. Or no, I mean not story mode. My bad. No, no. The copper guys like island being like free mode. There we go, free mode. Like it might be like a little bit, but I want the whole island to be free mode. I don't know. I thought like it was gonna be a big island. It was gonna be like a different part of the map. Before like they introduced Kyle Peric or like the teaser or anything like that. I thought it was probably gonna be a place like in Liberty City that we could go.
All right, yeah, I
That was
got
a big letdown.
yeah.
It not being in free mode. That kind of like pushed me away a bit. I'm not gonna lie, but it's
I
still
speed the whole
a
island,
great high.
so yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty easy. I think the heist is, it's not that difficult. The one, two problems I have with it is first thing, I can't do the heist with anyone else. The first thing, it's so glitchy. Like you can do the solo heist. It's easy. It's not like, I can do the solo heist easy, but whenever I do it with other people, like I don't know why, but it's like so glitchy. Like you have random detections, you know, some make one mistake, you're gonna restart the heist anyway since you're gonna do silent sneaky. You're not gonna really do aggressive unless you want to. But if you
Right.
die, the game glitches out where your game is gonna restart. You're gonna be disconnected from the heist, and that happens every single time. It hasn't ever worked where someone gets disconnected, and that sucks. The free roam thing, I think that it's. I think yeah, I do agree. They should have done the free mode, free roam. I was thinking about that because that does. You're gonna release a new island. People are expecting it, people are hyped about it.
Right.
The only thing you can do is head to the island for a dance party, and I like the music locker more than heading to the Cayo Perico for a dance party, which the music locker is a lot cooler in my experience, although probably no one's ever going to use it that
Yeah.
much. Um,
One oh yeah.
you can continue what you're about to say.
Yeah, so one thing about the new update also that I did, like it was like a cool add-on, but they didn't like it wasn't up to my expectations. Was how like the radio station works. So you gotta like go around the map and try to like find like these radio places and like fix them whatever. And like I didn't really have time for that, so I haven't even unlocked the station yet. It's kind of weird to me honestly, but
It's
I
not
don't
that
know.
hard to do. You just have to
Yeah,
you can watch a video on that. It should it'll be kind of quick, maybe 20 minutes. You just got to fly to this location. Make sure you bring a helicopter with you, otherwise you're gonna fall off half the time, or
right.
like some like oppressor. Um, I, I don't know. Also, yeah, the radio stations also got to add on to that. It's kind of very disappointing. The one thing I've wanted to have, I came up when, like, before the Cayo Perico heist, like, I wrote down a list of what they should have added, what they should fix. I've always wanted additional songs to each station. Like,
Oh yeah,
every big update, like, at least free, like, we'll go 2 to 4 songs. That's not bad. I'm not saying nothing blown up. You probably don't need, Rockstar doesn't have to kind of worry about contract, these, music problems and all that. It's not too many people you have to contact. But like, I don't like. it gets too boring when you got to listen to the same song over and over again, especially 7 years with the like, especially knowing your popular stations are going to be nonstop pop FM, Radio Los Santos, iFruit Radio, Blonded, the Lab, West Coast Classics. You know, it's you gotta listen to these songs all the time. They haven't updated since 2014, 2015,
Yeah.
when it came out next gen. And it's like that's the one thing you should have done. And I don't. And also, I kind of wanted like I came up with this idea a long time ago, is where you can have where you have the Spotify app on Xbox or PS5, PS PlayStation.
Yeah.
You can you can have Spotify connect to the game, and then you load up Spotify, you load up a playlist or a song, and then it when you turn on the radio station in the car, there's a Spotify like station, and then it plays whatever song is. It starts playing the song to whatever you chose in Spotify, like a Bluetooth,
Right.
like even though you can do it on your phone too. Unfortunately, you're gonna probably have the ads. That's probably gonna have to. I don't know how you can handle. The problem is you don't know how you can handle the ads.
Yeah.
With that situation, well, you can just probably stop the music. Well, you can probably just play it in the game. It's not gonna matter. Maybe just don't have any sound for a minute until the music kicks in again. But it's not that hard to do.
Yeah. Well, yeah, people who have Spotify Premium don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have it myself. I literally just bought it. It's not that bad, honestly. I like it.
Pretty underrated.
Yeah. I was
Let's go
tired
to the
of
second
the
part.
ads.
Yeah. Let's go to the second part. What city do you want GTA 6 to head in? It doesn't.
Oh,
It
okay.
can be an old city or a new city.
Vice City. They've
Miami.
remastered. No, yeah, Vice City, Miami. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because well, technically in the GTA universe, it's called Vice City, but
Yeah, I know.
Miami.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's what
yeah,
we're gonna call it. Yeah, call it Vice City. So everybody knows it's Miami.
yeah. So yeah, Vice City, Miami. Like I honestly wanted to take place there because they've remastered like every city except Vice City. Like they did GTA 4. It was a remaster back then in 2008 because it looked way better than GTA 3, which came in like 2001. They did a remaster of San Andreas, which is Los Santos.
Yeah, it's still San Andreas in the game, but you know you got Los Santos, Blaine County, and a little bit more of extension.
Right. And then but they have not done Vice City. And honestly, Vice City would be a nice place. Like really, if you really think about it, like like imagine GTA Vice City remastered. Like imagine how like good that would like look.
You got a lot of night. You know, I think that's potential.
Yeah, it has a
I
lot of
don't know.
potential.
It's not gonna. Problem. One thing you don't have there. It's gonna be all. Well, not mine. It's all. You said Vice City, so it's gonna be all city. I was thinking about like how you can include some like you know how you got the Blaine County and like the Blaine County area where it's just mountains, deserts, and all that. But like you know how you got some like non-city like feature like city areas, like big
Yeah,
city areas. Yeah, that's probably not. Yeah, it's Vice City, so you might want to keep it in city. You can it's gonna be probably a bigger Miami.
right.
I don't.
Hmm.
I think it's a good city to go with. I don't have an idea in my mind. I did this in another episode. I don't really remember. I have had interest in London. Atlanta could have potential.
London would be nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you won't have any beaches there, but
But yeah, London and Watch Dogs Legion was okay. Watch Dogs Legion was set in London.
yeah, it was interesting again.
Yeah, but I still haven't even really finished like Watch Dogs Legion either. So London's like, I don't know. It's a fun place, but it could get old after a while.
Well, I don't know. London could have potential, but I don't know if they really want to. I think you want to keep it in America because that's, you know, I think that's gonna fit more for what the style they have, the character development. I don't know. It's like, well, you're gonna have crazy people. You're gonna have crazy people in the UK. Well, you could have. There's crazy people in the UK, but there's more
Yeah.
crazy people in the US. So you know, and like the big cities. So that makes more. It makes more sense there. Atlanta could have potential. I think I could do something. It's a big city. It's got a lot of high rise, a lot of other areas.
Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Or you're from
Yeah.
there. You were from there, so you know you could.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
You can probably help develop the game a little bit.
Yeah. Atlanta's okay. I don't know. I would definitely want like, oh my god, the best GTA in my opinion, like a remastered GTA would be probably Vice City.
I haven't played the game, but
But
I'll probably.
oh no, well not the game, like a remastered version of like, I
This
mean like
the
GTA 6, but in Vice City. Yeah,
yeah
so like a remastered version of the city, not the game.
yeah that makes sense.
But yeah, Vice City would be lit.
Oh, that's also
It's
another
like,
hype beast term. So if you want to add on to that.
yeah, night Easter. Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's
but
gonna be. Oh, sorry. You can finish up. Sorry, I didn't know you finished.
no, you're good.
So that's going to be the end of the Game Takes episode 36, the fashion scene. Thank you for joining Sushi Speed. Do you want to give any shout outs before we end the show?
No, I don't have any in mind, honestly.
Oh, okay. Then. I was just curious. Well, thank you guys. Whoever views us on YouTube, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for watching. Hopefully, we'll get another episode soon for episode 37. And that's going to be end of the show. So, yeah, bye.